Good afternoon, folks. This is Roy Osorio with Roy'sOpenHouses.com, local market report for Newport Beach, Thursday, September 26, 2019. I will try not to speak too fast, but I also try not to bore you here. So we're going to talk about several areas of the market report of the local Newport Beach. By the way, this doesn't necessarily represent all of Newport Beach. As you all know, in the beautiful city, that Newport Beach has Newport Coast, Lido, Ida, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So this for now is a particular area of Newport Beach. In general, a broad look at things. We're going to be discussing the median list price. Median list price. To be really brief and quick about it, a median list price is not the average price point of houses listed, but rather 50% of properties are listed above this price point, or 50% of properties are listed below that price point. Okay, that's the median list price we're going to be discussing now. We're going to be discussing inventory, how inventory is affecting, last but not least, what's called the market action index, So let's dive right into, first of all, the median list price for Newport Beach happens to be $2,995, which basically means at the end of the day is that properties are being listed at or below, 50% of the properties are being listed at below $2,995 or above $2,995, okay? And it kind of gives you a broad overview as to where they were here and now where they're coming up here. So this is listing, meaning this is where people are thinking and want to sell their property for. Will they sell for that? I don't know. I don't want to be the harbinger of good or bad news or any opinion like that. Now we go to the inventory. So inventory, I'm just going to go right to this channel right here. What it's basically telling us is that inventory is holding steady at around 327 units right now, or homes on sale. What does this do? Look at this. Inventory pretty much peaked up here June and then has been steady Eddie like this. What this is really saying at the end of the day is a very simple thing. Homes are not selling. Homes are not selling. That's almost 6 months worth of inventory just sitting there stagnant at 327. Okay? So homes are not selling. That little dynamic coupled with inventory is answering the question, how's the market, by comparing the rate of sales to the current inventory. This amount of inventory with what's going on flat in terms of sales is giving what's called slight buyer's advantage. Home sales have begun exceeding new inventory, so it has begun a little bit, okay? This buyer's market, so prices are not yet moving higher as excess inventory is consumed. So excess inventory. Now, if the tightening continues and the market moves into the seller zone, we may see some upward pressure on pricing. But at this juncture, anything below 30 is still a buyer's market, which means that the sellers are just having a little bit of negotiating power, just a little bit of negotiating power. So at the end of the day, if you want to sell your home, get right on the price, and get realistic on your expectations, and you may be able to take advantage of this market by just being able to unload it quicker. Because all I'm going to tell you is this. Come 2020, we're going to see an influx of more properties. It's just that simple. Because all these people that quit, if you look at this, price decreases have increased, meaning people have realized, my price point just wasn't there. So, we're going to need to just get realistic about things. Days on market has continued to go up, so that's another factor affecting. Inventory's affecting it. Now, here's the relisting. Relisting is a real interesting component. So no more price increases. If anything, boom, 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 boom. People are getting more realistic. Relisted meaning they realize, somehow, why is it not moving? Is it the fault of my realtor? Is it the fault of the economy? Is it the fault of the rates? Not, okay? It's just whatever component it is, they decided, let's get real and let's relist the property and see what happens. There's a 10% of those people that are, resetting days on market. What else? Let's see. Median list price, again. So most, what's really funny is Corona Del Mar, that you'll see that report, is probably the only one that's going from here to here to here. The rest of the country, or the rest of the county and the rest of the cities are pretty much following the same pattern right here. Remember, median price is not the average, but this is kind of shows what activity, what the energy looks like. And we just, sure enough, October 2018, it was peak season 2018, and we got into 5% haircuts all around in terms of pricing and moving pretty much in a direction that's standing between 2.8 and here. That's basically it. It's just, I don't see anything happening unless a miracle. But at the end of the day, this is the macro view of life. 7-day average is the little spikes that you see. You know, the 90-day average is the bigger picture. Again, look for persistent change in the market action index before we see prices deviate from these levels. So again, price right, buyers buy. Too much glut of inventory will change that market index. Market segments, at the end of the day, here's what it boils down to. In these price points, what you're going to look at is days on market. Now, here's what's really interesting about Newport Beach right now. This price point in other marketplaces is usually at about 120, 130. For Newport, it's actually moving faster, so properties are selling faster. Even this price point right here is moving days on market at 154. The median on this one is 154. That's excellent. Last year alone, especially in the fall market, it's 200. It's in the 200 days. So there is movement, folks. There is an opportunity to move your property faster because buyers will buy. Once they commit, they will buy, and it will be fast. So anyway, folks, there it is. Market segment days on markets are looking a lot better. The Orange County Housing Report will show you a little bit more of a macro level of how, believe it or not, days on market have really reduced, meaning the sales time is really reduced. Demand is picking up for homes that are priced right. Inventory, again, there's a lot less inventory out there. Not here in Newport for whatever reason, it's still staying stagnant. But hey, a quarter, in my opinion, may buy you a cup of coffee down at Starbucks. So give me a call, folks, if you have any questions. Let's talk real. Let's talk very real about your goals, about trying to sell your house. I always ask people, the very first question I ask them is, what is your why to sell your house? Why do you want to sell your house? And how important is that why? If you give it a score and it's from 1 to 5 and you're at a 1 and you got an attitude that says, I don't need to, I don't want to, I don't want to give it away, I'm waiting for some, I don't know, fairy dust to come down on my house and sell it, don't. That's my honest opinion. Do not sell your house. Do not put it on the market. Don't waste your time. You know, just don't. But if you have a score of 4, 3, 4, or 5, then absolutely have a conversation with your local real estate professional, myself included, roysopenhouses.com, and let's talk real. Let's talk about how to get you to your why from point A to point B in a realistic time frame, in a place where, you know, it's a win-win for everybody, you and the seller, you and the buyers. All righty? Roy Osorio at roysopenhouses.com. Don't forget to subscribe at roysopenhouses.com YouTube channel. And remember, guys, put love in front of everything you do. Put love in front of everything you do, and you will never work a day in your life. I love what I do. This is fun. I enjoy this. I enjoy educating, sharing this with you, moving you from point A to point B, making it happen for you in a joyous, happy mode. All righty, guys. Have a great day. Take care. See you.